Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Mama's Legacy Podcast. I'm joined here with the one and only Spurs and LeBron fan.
What's up?
All right, so let's just jump right into it. This episode, we're talking about all about LeBron because who doesn't hear enough about this guy? We'll start off with we'll have just some fun with it, so we can both get our opinions on him. Do you think he's better than Jordan?
I think undoubtedly he's better than Jordan. I don't think there's one thing that Jordan does better than him besides shooting mid ranges and playing defense. And I think that the gap between Jordan's defense and LeBron's defense compared to the gap between Jordan's playmaking and LeBron's playmaking is too great. And also not to like get too deep into it, but I kind of feel like the fact that hand checking was allowed kind of like over glorified how good Jordan played defense because I mean you could just foul people. So
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I also think LeBron's better than Jordan, but if you go down that rabbit hole, you're having that discussion for 4 hours.
yeah.
I mean, so did you grow up watching LeBron?
Um I really didn't start watching until like I think 2016 almost, something like that. So I mean, I guess technically I did, but I was like, like fairly old by then.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I started watching basketball what 2014, so LeBron's been the face of the league since then. So I've kind of started watching when he was there. Always been a dire Laker, but I do love LeBron. I'm a Bron sexual, so we'll just throw that out there. But I mean, some of the most impressive things he's done. I mean, he played 8 straight finals from 2010 to 2018. Uh, I mean that's amazing. I mean, who else can really have that argument? Yes, Jordan, he won 6 and he did 2 3-peats, but let's not act like he would have won 8 straight. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if he plays those 2 years, he might win one of those 2 years, but I guarantee you that three-peat after doesn't happen. But is Jordan, he did that, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, is that the most impressive thing LeBron's ever done in his career, the 8 straight NBA finals?
And I think coming back from a 3-1 deficit against one of the best teams of all time with bum ass Kyrie, I think that's pretty impressive.
You can't say that Kyrie didn't turn up in that series though.
I mean, no, yeah, he had that nice big shot. I mean, after he left the Cavs, he's been pretty terrible.
Oh
I
well,
mean,
yeah,
actually, I
that's no
wouldn't say that. On
question.
on the Celtics, he was terrible. But
He's still terrible on the Nets. He can't win without Harden or KD playing.
I like you. I like you. That's respectable. I like that.
I mean, I'm not a big Kyrie fan just because of what he did to LeBron. He left LeBron because he didn't want to be a Robin, and now he's Alfred to Batman and Robin. I
Yeah,
find it
yeah,
I
fact.
find I find it hilarious. But I
He
mean,
cries a lot.
yeah, oh, he's the most emotional point guard in the league. He's DeMarcus Cousins, but at point guard. We'll say that.
Yeah, but I mean, I got the Bucks beating the Nets anyway. So
Oh yeah, Bucks and six. But that 3-1 series, that was really impressive. I mean, you can make an argument that that Warriors team was the best team of all time. I mean,
yeah,
nine losses. I mean, Steph Curry, MVP, Klay Thompson, all defensive player, Draymond Green playing out of his mind. I mean, nothing could honestly beat that team. Uh, but was that Cavs team your favorite LeBron team? What was your really favorite LeBron team? I mean, I'll go first on this one. I think that was definitely the Miami Heat. That LeBron team was something else, man. I love me Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh does not get enough credit for what he did for that team.
yeah, facts. Yeah,
Chris
nah,
Bosh.
I think Wade is underrated, but yeah, I like the Cavs 2016 team because that is when I kind of started watching. But also, like of course that's when he came back from the 3-1 lead. I kind of always remember like LeBron in those like sleeve jerseys, and
Mm-hmm.
I really like all like the role players like Shumpert and Jefferson that we had back then, like Deladova. Um, so yeah, no, I definitely like. I think he, or for me at least, I picture him in the Cavs uniform. That's also when I think he was like at his peak, in my opinion. Like in the sense that like he was like a really like by that time he was an all around player. Like that's when he started developing his 3-point more.
Yeah, no, he became the second stint with the Cavs. Oh, he became the all-around GOAT when he did that pass and playmaking, scoring. I mean, look at who he had on his team, and he took him to the finals. I mean, ooh, that was scary. I mean, I also love the role players on the team. I was a big Shumpert fan. I still like Shumpert. I love RJ. Tristan Thompson was very solid. I just liked that team. I mean, it was fun. I mean, they were a fun team too, young, energetic. That Cavs team's out there, but I still got to go with that Miami Heat team. I love Ray Allen coming off, shooting lights out. I mean, it's arguably that Heat team. I mean, I'd love to see a team that they can't compete with. But with LeBron, we'll wrap this up. Is there anything you'd like to see LeBron accomplish before he retires?
I want him to tie at least tie Jordan in rings. So like it's six. It's looking questionable because AD's made of glass, but we'll see.
You ain't got to hate on AD like that. I mean, to be fair,
He's
LeBron's been injured just as much as AD this year.
nah, but AD's been injured his whole career.
I mean, he was fine last year.
Nah, he got injured on the Pelicans a lot.
No, Anthony Davis is very injury prone, but I mean, even without him, like right now, the Lakers still have a chance without AD in the playoffs. I'm not too worried about LeBron not winning another championship, let alone two. I could see him winning two more before he retires easily.
Yeah.
How long do you think LeBron's going to play till?
I think he's gonna play until Bronny enters the league, and I think he'll play like one season with Bronny. Because I think the way the contracts line up, I'm not sure, but I heard this a little bit like ago. But I think that once his contract's up, if I'm correct, like Bronny could go straight from high school to the league or something like that. And yeah, I think he'll sign like a 1 year deal with whatever team he goes to.
I mean, that'd be interesting. I did also see that too, that their contracts align. But do you think Braun and Bronny win a ring together?
Nah, I mean, because I think that Bronny will probably go to like the Spurs or something, which will be great. Like
Hey,
he'll probably go to a terrible team like the Rockets, and they're not winning anything, and they're probably never winning anything
would you lose your
again.
shit if LeBron joined the Spurs?
Nah, that would be beautiful though, but I mean, he'd probably be. I'm not saying he'd be washed, but he wouldn't be the same though. If he was the same, like that'd be incredible.
I mean,
He
he's
definitely
not
want to.
really showing signs of slowing down.
I mean,
He's
I feel
playing
like
injured right now.
yeah. Fair. I mean, I hope tonight or not. I don't know what time the game is, but yeah, I
Nine, I
think
believe.
today. You said 9.
Yeah, it's nine tonight, I believe.
But yeah, so I think today he has to score like 35 at least.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna turn back the clock tonight. I think tonight we're gonna see prime LeBron come out.
Yes,
I
sir.
I mean, I also saw a report in ESPN that LeBron is ready to take this game on without AD. So I'm thinking he's going to turn the clock back tonight, and that's going to be something to watch. But also, real quick, who is LeBron's greatest rival?
Ooh, that's I would say Curry.
Ooh, you put
Um
him over Paul Pierce?
I mean, at shitting his pants, maybe, but I don't. I think that if anything, you would say the Celtics. Paul Pierce himself was not even the best player on the
Well,
Celtics.
he was the one that would trash LeBron.
I mean, I don't. I
He
mean,
did
Paul
okay. Let's be
Pierce.
honest. Paul Pierce did bust his ass a couple times.
I mean, that's like saying Draymond over Curry. Like,
Well,
I don't
no, okay,
really.
but I mean, the Paul Pierce, that's like an actual rivalry. Them two hate each other.
I
To
mean,
this
yeah, I mean,
day, as a reporter, Paul Pierce hates his ass.
but I think that Curry. I mean, like, because they're still playing. Like, they had the playing game. Like, it's still going. You know what I mean?
What about the Spurs?
I mean, I think at one point, but like, they didn't even. I think probably every time we played the Lakers, we might have lost this season. So,
No. I'm talking about like Heat versus Spurs. Old rivalry. Tim
so you
Duncan
asking if it
Spurs.
like you think it? You're asking if it still exists or?
No. Like I'm talking about like a certain area where like which one year was a better rivalry than any other year. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well then, yeah, okay, all right. Then it might be the Celtics then.
Yeah, no, the Celtics, they would trash LeBron. They bust his ass when he come to the playoffs. The Spurs too. They beat LeBron his first year in the finals, swept his ass, I believe. Then they go and beat the Heat. I mean, the Spurs were up there. I think it's Spurs, then Celtics, then Warriors, because the Warriors rivalry, to be fair, has been a very lopsided.
But I don't want to get too controversial here, but you know, I mean, he's been playing against super teams. You know what I mean? Like it's been lopsided for a reason.
No, let's be honest though, this Warriors team is the most lopsided thing I think we one of the most lopsided teams we've ever seen. And now the Nets are here too.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about the Nets either. It just sucks that Anthony Davis is injured.
Do you think he comes back?
Nah, I think I don't want to say it, but I'm not gonna say that. But nah, I don't. I think he might come back though for Game 6.
Trade AD?
Possibly
Question mark?
seven.
Is that what you're saying?
What'd you say?
Are you saying you want to trade AD?
No. I'm saying I don't know if he'll come back at all.
You don't. Ooh, I think if tonight goes well and LeBron carries, I think you rest him Game 6 still.
Yeah, because they said it was a groin injury, but it could have
Groin
been like
strain.
yeah, it could have been yeah.
But not only that, he had the sprained knee that he was playing with.
Yeah, but if you saw like he bro like I think like Matt Kellerman said or someone said it like if you saw how he fell like he shouldn't even got injured. Like, that
Yeah,
was a
no, that
normal
was.
fall.
That's the. I mean, to be fair, groin strain can happen on any fault, but that honestly, I mean, who doesn't normally just get up after that kind of a fall?
Yeah, I mean, he's made out of paper. I don't know.
I do love AD, but he does have to keep his body more healthy. Otherwise, he's going to be out the league before he's 35.
Yeah. Facts.
He'll be out of the league faster than Zion will. Oh,
Yeah.
but this was a short episode. I really want to thank you for coming on. I will be uploading this during my week out, taking a vacation up to Denver. So this is pre-recorded. So if the Suns kick LeBron's ass tonight, you didn't hear it from me.
What are you doing in Denver?
I'm just going on vacation. I'm seeing some family.
I've never heard anyone go to Denver for vacation. That's
Never
interesting.
heard somebody say they want to go there for skiing. Nothing.
Nah, I couldn't say that.
Well, when has anybody said they want to go to San Antonio?
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's true. I mean, I'm not a San Antonio fan. I've never been.
What? Explain the Spurs. Explain
No, I'm
Spurs.
saying like,
LeGoat.
I'm a fan of the team, but I'm not like, I've never been to Texas, period. So,
Then why are you a Spurs fan? I'm curious.
oh yeah, that's a good question. So, basically, how do I put this? So I was actually on vacation once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And uh, we were all playing like I think it was like 2K16, and I like I was just getting the basketball, so like I had to like I had to pick a team, and at the time like I was like I should pick a team that's not like good, like so I couldn't pick like I didn't want to pick the Warriors or the Cavs because I didn't want people to think I was a bandwagon. So I was like I can't pick a team that's terrible like the Timberwolves. So I picked like the Spurs because they were like I think in the game they were like fourth rated or something like that. But like over time like when I started learning more about them, I just really like how they played like how like they prioritize defense. I like Greg Popovich a lot,
Mm.
so that's how I became a Spurs fan. But I think that I think that the Spurs are gonna be back. I think once we get Bronny and Imani Bates, it'll be pretty good.
Third Cade Cunningham in there too, huh? Zaire. Who else you
Yeah,
want?
facts.
No, I really hope the Spurs team gets turned around. I love Popovich, but I think he might actually be done.
Yeah, I think he'll give it one more season though. But I think that we have Duncan and Beckingham, and so
Man, Duncan
that should
doesn't
be
talk
interesting.
enough to be a head coach.
I think he's 1 for 1 though. I think, or I don't know if he lost.
I think he's one
He
and
coached
zero.
one game.
I
Yeah, he
think he's
coached
one
one
and
game. I
zero.
mean, yeah, 1-0. That's fine.
Yeah, undefeated, never lost, greatest head coach
Yeah,
ever.
yeah,
But no, again, I do want to thank you for coming on, man. It means the world.
yeah. No problem.